Good morning. Today, October 8, 2025, a powerful early winter storm is sweeping across the country. This storm is not just any ordinary weather event, it's a significant system that meteorologists have been closely monitoring for days. Millions are facing heavy snow, dangerous ice, and a blast of Arctic air from the Rockies to the mid-Atlantic. The storm is bringing with it a mix of severe weather conditions that are making travel hazardous and daily life challenging. This is the first major snow event of the season for many, catching people off guard after a quiet autumn. The sudden shift from mild autumn days to harsh winter conditions is startling for many residents. The storm's rapid intensification is creating a coast-to-coast weather emergency. Authorities are urging everyone to stay informed and take necessary precautions as the situation develops. In the west, mountain snow is piling up, ski resorts are seeing early snowfall, but the heavy accumulation is also increasing the risk of avalanches and road closures. In the east, a treacherous mix of snow and ice threatens travel and infrastructure. Commuters are facing delays, and public transportation systems are struggling to keep up with the icy conditions. Power lines and roads are already being impacted, and emergency responders are on high alert. Crews are working around the clock to clear roads and restore power, but the conditions are making their jobs incredibly difficult. This isn't just a weather report, it's a public safety warning. The severity of this storm means that everyone needs to stay vigilant and prepared for rapidly changing conditions. Life-threatening conditions are developing, and everyone needs to be prepared. Stock up on essential supplies, ensure your home is winter-ready, and stay tuned to local news for updates. We'll break down what to expect, region by region, so you can stay safe and ready. Each area will experience different impacts, and knowing what to expect can make all the difference in staying safe during this severe weather event. In the mid-Atlantic, a dangerous mix of snow, sleet, and freezing rain is hammering cities like DC, Baltimore, and Richmond. This isn't just another winter storm, it's a complex system bringing a variety of hazards to millions of people across the region. As the storm sweeps south from the nation's capital, it's leaving a trail of icy chaos in its wake, making travel and daily life extremely difficult. Ice is the biggest threat, turning roads and sidewalks into sheets of glass. Even the most experienced drivers and cautious pedestrians are finding it nearly impossible to keep their footing or control their vehicles. Emergency rooms are already reporting a spike in slip-and-fall injuries, and first responders are stretched thin. Even a quarter-inch of ice can bring down power lines and trees, causing widespread outages. The weight of the ice is snapping branches and toppling utility poles, leaving thousands without power and heat, just when they need it most. Some areas west of the cities could see up to 10 inches of heavy, wet snow, while the I-95 corridor faces crippling ice. Rural communities and suburbs are bracing for deep drifts and blocked roads, while major highways risk becoming impassable. The worst conditions are expected during the day, forcing schools and businesses to close. Streets that are usually bustling with activity are now eerily quiet, as people heed warnings and stay indoors. Officials urge everyone to stay off the roads. Conditions can deteriorate in minutes. What looks like a manageable drive can quickly turn treacherous as temperatures drop and precipitation intensifies. Salt trucks and plows are working around the clock but can't keep up with the rapid accumulation. Crews are focusing on main arteries, but side streets and neighborhoods may remain untreated for hours. States of emergency have been declared, and the message is clear: take this storm seriously. Local leaders are coordinating resources and urging everyone to prepare for possible extended outages and delays. Reports of slick bridges and overpasses are coming in as the storm intensifies. These elevated surfaces freeze first, catching even cautious drivers off guard and leading to dangerous spinouts and accidents. Millions face a day of disruption and danger. Grocery stores saw crowds as people stocked up, and now families are hunkering down, hoping the power stays on and the storm passes quickly. The safest place is at home until the storm passes. With conditions outside so hazardous, staying indoors isn't just a recommendation, it's a necessity for safety and peace of mind. Out west, the Rockies are getting hammered with snow, especially in Wyoming and Montana. The Tetons and Wind River ranges could see over a foot of snow above 10,000 feet. Snow levels are dropping fast, impacting not just peaks, but also mountain communities and key highways. Ranchers and drivers are scrambling as deep snow arrives suddenly, trapping vehicles and livestock. In Montana, Glacier National Park and the Rocky Mountain front expect several inches, with roads like going to the sun becoming impassable. The storm signals an abrupt end to the high country season. Nevada's Ruby Mountains, Utah's Wasatch, and Colorado's peaks are all seeing their first significant snow. Even the Sierra Nevada is getting a dusting. For water managers and skiers, it's a welcome sight. But for travelers, it's a warning. Winter is here. Be prepared for rapidly changing mountain conditions. This powerful winter storm is causing unprecedented travel chaos across the nation, disrupting plans for millions of people. Airports are packed with frustrated travelers, and the usual hum of travel has been replaced by confusion and uncertainty. Thousands of flights are delayed or canceled, especially at major mid-Atlantic hubs like Dulles and BWI. The domino effect is being felt at airports large and small, as airlines scramble to adjust schedules and rebook passengers. The ripple effect means travelers across the country are stranded, not just those in the storm's direct path. Families are camping out in terminals, some for more than a day, hoping for updates and a chance to get home. On the roads, ice in the east and heavy snow in the west are making highways treacherous. Even experienced drivers are struggling, and emergency crews are working around the clock to keep routes open. State police are responding to dozens of accidents, and authorities are urging everyone to stay home unless absolutely necessary. The risk of getting stranded or injured is simply too high. Mountain passes like I-80 in Wyoming and I-90 in Montana are closing due to whiteout conditions. These closures are stranding truckers and cutting off key cross-country routes. Road closures are cutting off vital transportation links, affecting everything from grocery deliveries to business travel. Communities are feeling the pinch as supplies are delayed and appointments are missed. The interconnectedness of our transportation system means no one is immune to the disruption, whether you're traveling by plane, car, or train. The storm's impact is being felt everywhere. Before heading out, check your flight and road status. Stay updated with the latest information from airlines, transportation departments, and local news. If you don't have to travel, don't risk it. Stay safe, stay warm, and let emergency crews do their jobs. Your safety comes first. One of the storm's most serious threats is widespread, long-lasting power outages, especially in the ice-hit mid-Atlantic. Freezing raincoats trees and power lines, adding hundreds of pounds and causing them to snap. Many trees still have leaves, making them even more vulnerable to ice buildup. Utility crews are on alert, but restoring power during an ice storm is slow and dangerous. Some may be without electricity for days. Losing power in winter is a life-threatening emergency. No heat, no lights, and, for some, no water. Officials urge everyone to prepare for outages. Have flashlights, batteries, food, and blankets ready. If you have a fireplace or wood stove, stock up on fuel. Being ready for a blackout is the best way to keep your family safe. Amore distanza died. The storm's Arctic air brings real health dangers. Hypothermia and frostbite can set in quickly. Hypothermia makes it hard to think or move. Early signs include shivering and confusion. Check on elderly neighbors. They may not realize they're at risk. Frostbite targets fingers, toes, nose, and ears. Severe cases can mean permanent damage. Dress in layers, cover exposed skin, and limit time outdoors. Power outages can make homes dangerously cold, and unsafe heating methods risk carbon monoxide poisoning. Never use generators, grills, or gas stoves indoors. Carbon monoxide is deadly and invisible. Every home should have a working carbon monoxide detector. Shoveling heavy snow can trigger heart attacks. Take breaks and don't overexert. Ask for help if you have heart problems. The storm's toll isn't just on roads, it's on our health too. Extreme, unseasonal weather isn't just an American story, it's global. Recently, sudden blizzards in Tibet stranded hundreds of trekkers near Mount Everest, forcing dramatic rescues. Even experienced mountaineers were caught off guard by the storm's intensity and avalanche risk. These events remind us that weather can turn deadly anywhere, anytime. The U.S. storm and the Himalayan blizzard both arrived with unusual timing and force, challenging our expectations. Volatile weather patterns are becoming more common worldwide. The lesson: always be prepared and respect weather warnings. Human resilience and emergency response save lives, but nature always has the final say. Preparation and caution are our best defenses. Is this October storm a sign of a harsh winter ahead? forecasters say it might be. A developing La Niña in the Pacific and a potentially weak polar vortex could mean more cold air and snow for much of the U.S. Extensive Siberian snow cover is another signal of a stormy season. The Midwest, Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, and Northeast could see frequent storms and cold snaps. Not every week will be a blizzard, and the South may stay warmer and drier. But for the northern tier, this storm is a wake-up call. The long-range outlook suggests a winter that packs a punch. Now's the time to get your snow shovels and coats ready. Winter is coming. Be prepared. With this storm here and a tough winter ahead, preparation is key. Build a winter emergency kit for home and car, food, water, radio, flashlights, batteries, blankets, and medications. For your car, add a shovel, sand or cat litter, jumper cables, snacks, and a phone charger. Keep your gas tank at least half full. Prepare your home service your heating system, insulate pipes, check weather stripping, and clean your chimney. Install and test smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. They save lives. Check on neighbors, especially the elderly or those with medical needs. Offer help with shoveling or supplies. Community is our greatest strength in severe weather. By preparing and looking out for each other, we can face any storm with confidence. Stay warm, stay informed, and stay safe.